A very good morning to the students. Today's date is 1st of August and the day is Saturday. And today's thought is, you have to chase your dreams no matter what. The impossible just takes a little longer, one stroke at a time, one step at a time. The impossible is easy to achieve.
Good morning children, welcome to the Shivaji Group of Institution online classes. Kids, I am your Hindi teacher. Today I am going to take Hindi language class. बच्चों, पिछली कक्षा में मैंने आपको हिंदी में पार्ट 2 वर्ण और वर्णमाला की रीडिंग कराई थी, उसको समझाया था। आज मैं आपको उसी चैप्टर की अभ्यास कार्य कराने जा रही हूँ। तो सभी बच्चे अपनी हिंदी लैंग्वेज की स्वरांजलि किताब निकालेंगे, पेज संख्या 11 खोलेंगे और मेरे साथ करना शुरू करेंगे। अभ्यास संख्या 2 है, सही विकल्प चुनकर सही का निशान लगाइए। सभी लोग खोलेंगे कॉपी में। का है वर्ण किसे कहते हैं? इसके ऑप्शन दिए हुए हैं। 1, किसी भी ध्वनि को वर्ण कहते हैं। 2, मुंह से निकलने वाली छोटी से छोटी ध्वनि को वर्ण कहते हैं। 3, क ख ग को वर्ण कहते हैं। इसमें कौन सा ऑप्शन सही है? इसमें ऑप्शन 2 सही है। मुंह से निकलने वाली छोटी से छोटी ध्वनि को वर्ण कहते हैं। वर्ण किसे कहते हैं? मुंह से निकलने वाली छोटी से छोटी ध्वनि को वर्ण कहते हैं। तो बच्चों नंबर 2 पर टिक लगाइए। खा है वर्णमाला किसे कहते हैं? इसमें ऑप्शन है 1, वर्णों के समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। ऑप्शन 2, वर्णों के क्रमानुसार समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। ऑप्शन 3, केवल स्वर वर्णों को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। तो इसमें कौन सा ऑप्शन सही है? ऑप्शन 2। इसका भी ऑप्शन 2 राइट है। वर्णों के क्रमानुसार समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। वर्णमाला किसे कहते हैं? वर्णों के क्रमानुसार समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। तो बच्चों मैंने आपको सही विकल्प करा दिए हैं। अभी अभ्यास का 3 देखते हैं। अभ्यास का 3 में बच्चों कुछ चित्र दिए हुए हैं, उनके आपको नाम पूरे करने हैं। अक्षर लिखकर नाम, वर्ण लिखकर नाम को पूरा करना है। पहली पिक्चर में क्या बना है बच्चों? अनार, और लिखा क्या है? केवल ना और र। तो आगे इसमें कौन सा वर्ण लगा देंगे? आ। तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? अनार। पहली पिक्चर में क्या लिखना है हम लोगों को? अनार। उसकी पिक्चर भी बनी हुई है, क्या लिखेंगे? अनार। उसके नीचे क्या बना है बच्चों? ऊन, और लिखा क्या है नीचे? न। उसके आगे हम क्या लिख देंगे? बड़ा ऊ। क्या हो जाएगा ये? ऊन। दूसरी पिक्चर किसकी है बच्चों? ऊन की। उसके बाद बीच में किसकी पिक्चर बनी है बच्चों? ऋषि की, और लिखा क्या है? केवल 7 से षटकोण और उसमें छोटी की मात्रा। तो आगे क्या लिख देंगे वर्ण में? ऋ से ऋषि। ये क्या हो गया? ऋ से ऋषि। उसके बाद बच्चों किसकी पिक्चर बनी है? ईख की, और लिखा क्या है? केवल ख। तो इसमें कौन सा वर्ण लगा देंगे? बड़ी ई। तो क्या हो गया ये? ईख। क्या हो गया ये? ईख। उसके बाद बच्चों किसकी पिक्चर बनी है? बकरी की, और लिखा क्या है? करी। तो आगे क्या लगा देंगे? ब। क्या हो जाएगा? बकरी। पहली पिक्चर में अनार, उसके नीचे ऊन, बीच में ऋषि की पिक्चर है, उसके बाद ईख है, उसके बाद नीचे बकरी की पिक्चर है। तो आपकी अभ्यास संख्या 3 भी हो गई है। अब कराते हैं आपको अभ्यास संख्या 4। अभ्यास संख्या 4 में क्या है? स्वरमाला के कुछ मोती बिखर गए हैं, उन्हें लगाकर माला पूरी करनी है। बच्चों इसमें माला की तरह से बना हुआ है। ऐसे आपकी किताब में पेज संख्या 12 पे बना हुआ है, और बीच बीच में कुछ अक्षर भी लिखे हुए हैं, जैसे कि छोटा आ, बड़ा आ। उसके बाद क्या लिखेंगे? छोटी ई। क्या लिखेंगे हम लोग? छोटी ई। उसके बाद बड़ी ई, उसके बाद छोटा ऊ, उसके बाद बड़ा ऊ, री से ऋषि, ए से एड़ी, ए से ऐनक, ओ से ओखली, औ से औरत। ये आपके क्या है? स्वर माला के अक्षर हैं। वह फिर से देखते हैं। छोटा आ, बड़ा आ, छोटी ई, बड़ी ई, छोटा ऊ, बड़ा ऊ, री से ऋषि, ए से एड़ी, ऐ से ऐनक, ओ से ओखली, औ से औरत। ये आपके क्या हो गए? स्वर माला पूरी हो गई है। अब आते हैं अभ्यास का 5 की तरफ। अभ्यास का 5 में बच्चों, खाली स्थान में व्यंजन वर्ण भरिए। खाली स्थान में व्यंजन, कुछ व्यंजन वर्ण लिखे हुए हैं और कुछ नहीं लिखे। उन खाली जगह पर उनको पूरा करके लिखना है। जैसे नंबर 5 में है क ख लिखा हुआ है बच्चों। उसके आगे हमको क्या इसको पूरा करना है। ग घ और अंग फिर से लिखा हुआ है। बीच में हमें क्या भरना है? ग और घ। ओके, नीचे लाइन में पहले खाली जगह बनी है तो क ख ग घ अंग के बाद क्या आता है? कौन सी लाइन स्टार्ट होती है? च छ लिखा हुआ है। ज झ और ई। इसके बाद कौन सी लाइन आएगी बच्चों? ट ठ ड ढ फिर त थ द ध न। इसके बाद प ह ब भ म। उसके बाद बच्चों य रा ल व। उसके बाद स्पेस लिए आगे कराते हैं। श स तो बच्चों आपके व्यंजन भी पूरे हो गए। अभ्यास संख्या 5 भी पूरी हो गई है। अब नीचे है रचनात्मक अभ्यास संख्या 6। नीचे लिखे वर्णों से शुरू होने वाला कोई भी चित्र बनाकर रंग भरिए। तो ये बच्चों आपको खुद से करना है। ये आपका होमवर्क है। आपको पा और का से कोई भी चित्र बनाना है और उसमें रंग भरना है। तो आपके लिए आज के लिए इतना ही। धन्यवाद। आपका दिन शुभ हो।
Hello, a very marvelous good morning to each one of you. I am an English teacher from Shivaji Group of Institution and I welcome you all in the online class. Students, this is your second period of English language. So students, open your English language book, chapter 2nd. And the name of the chapter is Vowels. Okay? In the previous video, I have explained about the vowels and we have done its first exercise. So students, open the page number 10. Okay? Have you all opened? I hope you all have opened. Now see, in the page number 10, the second exercise of this second chapter, write the words having a special letter in their respective columns given below. respective columns. Given below, okay? See, here are some words. Moon, door, floor. Okay. The second one is tie, pie, coat, sky, monkey, feet, goat, tree and flower. Room, bees, crab, boat, lie, and last word is food. So, write the words having special letters in their respective column. We have to write these words in the columns you are seeing in your book. See, the first word with okay, here we will write the words which is given in the box. Okay, we will write these words in their respective column. Okay, now the second column is of words with Y. Words with Y, and the third column is words with O. Okay, this is the third column. The fourth column, there is a space, I will write it out. Words with double E, and in the last column is of words with I. Okay, see, the first is moon. Okay, you are seeing this, the first word is done. Goat, fly, moon. Now, bees, and the last column line. Okay, the first one has done. Now we have to do the rest of the. We have to fill the rest of the words. Okay, you are seeing the second. You are seeing the second one is this one, door. So in this word is word with double O. So we will write in the column word with double O. Okay, door. Now see, the third word is float, FLOAT, float. So it will come in the column word with OA. Okay, this one. So we will write in the column word with OA. Okay, float. Now see, the next letter, that is tie. So it will come in the column word with IE, tie. In this word, the letter IE came. Okay, so we will write it in the column IE, and the word is tie. Okay, now see the next word, that is pie. So in this also the letter I is here. So we will write it in the column word with IE. Okay. Now this column is completed. We have write all the 3 letters. Now we will see the next word, that is coat. So we will write it in the column OA. Okay. So here we will write OA. Okay. COAT, coat. Now the next word is sky. So in this word, the letter Y is here. So we will write this word in a column Y. Okay. Now see the next word, that is monkey. You are seeing in this word also Y is here. So this word also we will write in a column with Y. Now see the next word, that is feet. So we will write this word in the column, that is double E. Okay. See the next word, that is goat. So this is already done. The next word is tree. Tree will come in this column because in this word double E is here. So we will write this word in a column with double E. Okay. Now see the next word is fly. This one is already done in our book. Okay. Now see the another word, that is room. So this word will come in a column word with double O. So we will write in this column, and the word is room. Okay. Now see the next word, that is bees. Okay. In this word double E is here. So we will write this word in a column double E. So here we will write this word. Oh, this is already done. Now see the next word, that is cry. So we will write this word here because in this word the letter Y is here. So we will write this word with in the column word with Y. Okay. Now see the next word, that is boot. So we will write this word here. Okay. Now see the next word, that is line. So we will write this word in the column word with IE. So it is already here. Okay. Now see the last word, that is food. So where we will write this word? We will write this word in a column word with double O. Oh, there is no space. So I am writing it here. Okay. Now all the words is completed and we have done all the letters we have written in the respective column. Okay. This one exercise is finished. Now write your homework. What This exercise. Do exercise B, page number 10 of chapter 2nd in your notebook. Okay? What you have to do? You have to do this one exercise in your notebook. Do exercise B of page number 10 of chapter 2nd in your notebook. So students, thank you for watching this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good morning students, this is your EVS teacher from Shivaji Group of Institutions. I welcome you all in the online classes. Students, today before start today's class, let's recall what we have learnt in the last class. So in the last lecture we have read this chapter 6, chapter name is Good Habits and Manners, and in this chapter we had read about good habits, that what are some good habits and good manners. So we had read this chapter and our chapter reading got complete in the last lecture. So today we will start the book exercise of this chapter. So for that students, take out your book, open page number 32. Page number 32. So let's start the exercises. The first exercise is take the right answer. Take the right answers. So the first one is we cut our nails with a cut our nails with a. Option A is comb. Option B is nail cutter. And option C is toothbrush. Toothbrush. So students, in the chapter we had read that we must cut our nails and hairs properly on time. Means we trim our nails once in a week and we trim our hairs once in a month. So to cut our nails, which instrument do we use? Comb? No, because we use comb to comb our hairs. Toothbrush? No, because we use toothbrush to brush our teeth. So we use nail cutter to cut our nails. So here we will take option B, nail cutter. Number 2 is we wash our face with a face with a. Option A is shampoo. No, option A is soap. Option D is soap. Option B is shampoo. Option C is cream. So, what do we use to wash our face? We use our face. We wash our face with soap, shampoo, or cream. right answer that we wash our face with a soap. Number 3 is we dry ourselves with a clean. We dry ourselves with a clean. Option A is duster. Option B is comb. And option C is towel. So, after taking a bath, we wipe ourselves, we dry ourselves with a clean. What do we use to wipe our body? Duster, comb or towel. So, we all know that we wipe ourselves with a clean towel after taking a bath. So, here we will take option C. Now, I'm going to recall all, then I will erase this. The first one is we cut our nails with a, and the answer is nail cutter. Number 2 is we wash our face with a, and the answer is soap. Number 3 is we dry ourselves with a clean, and the answer is towel. Now I'm going to rub this, then I will write number 4 and 5. Number 4 is we use while sneezing. We use while sneezing, and the option is handkerchief. Option D is towel. Option C is short. So, as in the chapter we have read that we should cover our face while sneezing or coughing with a tissue or handkerchief. So, here we will take option A, handkerchief. That we use handkerchief while sneezing. Number 5 is it is to help the needy. It is to help the needy. And options are, number 1 is, option A is wrong, option B is right, and option C is totally wrong. Totally wrong. So, we should help the needies or not? So, in the chapter we read that we should help always needy people. So, it is right. If we will help the needy people, it is right. So, here we will take option B, and in the blank we will write right. Now, I'm going to recall both. The fourth one is we use while sneezing, and the answer is handkerchief. Number 5 is it is right to help the needy. Answer is right. Students, now exercise B is name the things that help you to keep yourself clean. Now we will do this exercise. Exercise B. keep yourself clean. So, what do we have to do in this exercise? In this exercise, there are some pictures of some instruments which we use to keep ourselves clean. So, which picture is the one? The first picture is of. So, here on the first one, we will write nail cutter. The second picture is, so this is a picture of toothbrush. We use it to brush our teeth. So here we will write tooth brush. Third picture is, this is a picture of, we use it after taking a bath to wipe ourselves. So this is a picture of towel. So the first one is nail cutter, number 2 is toothbrush, and number 3 is towel. Students, today we will do only these 2 exercises. We will do the rest of the exercises of this chapter in our next class. Now we need to recall again from number 1. So, you want to take the correct answer. The first one is, we cut our nails with a, and the answer is nail cutter. Number 2 is, we wash our face with a, and the answer is soap. Number 3 is, we dry ourselves with a clean, and the answer is towel. Number 4 is, we use wipe, and the answer is handkerchief. Number 5 is, it is, and the answer is right to have the needy. I am name the following. On the first one, nail cutter. Number 2 is toothbrush, and number 3 is towel. So students, there is another exercise which is exercise C. Match the following. I will give you this exercise as the homework. So note down today's homework. Do exercise C, which is given on page number 33. On page number 33. So students, that's all for today. Thank you for attending this class. Now we will meet in our next class.
Hello, good morning students. I welcome you all in our online classes. I am your math teacher from Shivaji Group of Institution. Student, as you know that this is your 4th period, that is of maths. So student, if you remind that we are in our chapter 6, right? So we are in chapter 6, which is geometrical shapes. Geometrical shapes. So students, if you have remembered in our studies class, we have finished question number 8 in exercise 3rd, right? And also I told you about some solid shapes. Also I told you the definition of solid shapes. So students, before starting today's class, I want to take a short review about the studies class. So what we have learned in our studies class. First of all, the definition of solid shapes. So can you tell me the definition of solid shapes? So what are the solid shapes? Solid shapes are the shapes in our surroundings that cannot be drawn in a paper. Solid shapes are the shapes in our surrounding that we can see in our surrounding, but we cannot draw them in a You can draw a cuboid. Now this is like a match box. This is the shape of a match box also. Okay. So this is cuboid. What is it? Cuboid. Okay. And this is your cube. This is the example of your dice. Have you seen the dice which you used when you are playing Ludo? That is called dice. And one more. This is sphere. Sphere. Have you seen a ball? That is sphere. A ball is sphere and the bangles of your mother, that is circle. Now this is the difference between sphere and a circle. The bangles which you have seen in your mother's hand, that is a sphere, but the ball which you are playing in the cricket, that is sphere. Okay, and the bangles are circle. Okay, bangles are circle, the balls are sphere. And one more, cylinder. This figure is called cylinder. Cylinder. And this figure is called a cone. This figure is called cone. Okay. So student, these type of questions we have understand in our studies class. So student, now we will start our today's class. Here we are in exercise third. Again, because some questions are left. For the last questions, again you have to open your page number 100. Open your page number 100. You will see here the question number B, which is fill in the blanks. Here you have to solve this question in your book, and you have to fill only the blanks. You can see here this question number B, which you have to fill in your book. Okay. So here the first question is a matchbox looks like a. First is a match box look like a. So what it will be? I told you na, cuboid. What it will be? Cuboid. Okay. Second is a tomato looks like a. So a tomato looks like a. So it will be a sphere. What it will be? A sphere. Because a tomato looks like a sphere. Okay. Third is an ice cream cones look like an ice cream cone looks like a. So ice cream cone looks like a birdie crab, which is the shape of a cone. Okay, so ice cream cone looks like a cone. Fourth number is the handle of your bat looks like a. The handle like so a handle of your bats look like a what? Cylinder. Okay, cylinder. That is the shape of cylinder. Carrot looks like a carrot looks like a what? Carrot look like a cone. Okay, a carrot looks like a cone. Sixth number is an eraser looks like an eraser looks like so straight, hold your eraser in your hand and you will see the eraser shape is look like a cuboid. Okay, so eraser shape is look like a cuboid and straight when you will break it from the mid side and you are habitual to break your eraser, that will your shape is of cube. Okay. Seventh number is a book looks like a book looks like a. So straight, as you can see, this is a book, right? Now this is a book and this book is a shape of a cuboid. Okay. This book is a shape of a cuboid. So you will fill your cuboid. Okay. So straight, these are the filling the blanks in the question number B of exercise 3rd. So straight, these filling the blanks you have to fill in your book. You cannot, means you don't need to write these filling the blanks in your notebook. You have to write these filling the blanks in your book. So your today's homework is fill question number B in your book, page number 100. Okay. Fill question number B, exercise 3rd on page number 100. So straight, this is all about today. We will continue this chapter in our next class. Till then, fill all the blanks in question number B. Learn them, keep doing revision. Thank you to all for attending today's class.
Good morning, students. This is your moral science teacher from Shivaji Group of Institutions. I welcome you all to the online classes. Students, before start today's class, let's recall what we have learned in the last class. In the last classes, we have read lesson 3 of moral science. Lesson 8 was Be Kind to Animals. And in that chapter, we had read a story of a girl and her companion, which is a dog. So our chapter reading got finished and we have done that chapter in our notebook also. So today we will start a new topic, which is health and yoga. Students, this is the topic yoga. So for that, we will read chapter 11. So open chapter 11, page number 53. This topic yoga will be included in all your terms. So today we will read about yoga. So firstly, we will read the objective of the lesson. And the objective are to emphasize that yoga is our heritage. Means to emphasize to the children that yoga is belongs to our heritage, to emphasize importance of yoga and to explain the students that why yoga is important for us, to make children aware that yoga is traditional system of healing
for the mind and body, and to understand the children, to make them understand that if they will do yoga, so it will help you in their health, and yoga is a traditional system of healing of the mind and body. Make them understand that with yoga they can sharpen their memory, and to make them understand that if they will do yoga, so it will sharpen their memory. Means now I'm going to explain it in Hindi that in this chapter, इस चैप्टर में हम जानेंगे योगा की इम्पोर्टेंस के बारे में कि योगा हमारे लिए क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है, और हम जानेंगे कि योगा एक ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम है, यूनियन है एक बॉडी का और सोल का, माइंड का। और इस चैप्टर में हम जानेंगे कि अगर हम योगा करते हैं तो हम बहुत सारे डिजीजेस से फ्री रह सकते हैं, सेफ रह सकते हैं, और योगा करने से हमारी जो मेमोरी होती है वो भी शार्प होती है। सो firstly, we will read about introduction of yoga. So the word yoga is made up from the Sanskrit word which is योग। योगा वर्ड जो है ये हिंदी के योग वर्ड से बना है। ये योगा हम लोग जो अभी करते हैं, अभी से नहीं, ये बहुत प्राचीन समय से करते आ रहे हैं। मीन्स जो पहले जो लोग थे वो योगा को योग नाम से करते थे, वो एक व्यायाम के तौर पर इसको करते थे, लेकिन धीरे धीरे ये ट्रेडिशन में आता गया, और अब इस टाइम की जब ये फॉरेन पहुंचा, फॉरेन कंट्रीज में, तो वहां पर इसे योगा का नाम दिया गया। योगा इज ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम ऑफ हीलिंग फॉर द माइंड एंड बॉडी। इट मीन्स यूनियन। योगा एक सिस्टम है, एक यूनियन है, एक संघ है माइंड और बॉडी को हील करने का, मीन्स उसको अच्छे से हील करने का। इट इज अ पॉपुलर बिलीफ दैट योगा कैन इम्प्रूव योर मसल टोन एज वेल एज हेल्प इन ब्लड सर्कुलेशन। और ये माना जाता है कि योगा जो है हमें हेल्प करता है हमारी मसल्स को, टोन्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने में, और हमारी बॉडी का जो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन होता है उसको इम्प्रूव करने में। In yoga, there are many spiritual and physical exercises that are practiced to improve one's health and well-being. और योगा में बहुत सारे there are many types of postures and exercises in yoga. So, if you will do that postures, if you will do that exercises, so the body will fit. And अगर हम योगा करते हैं, योगा में जितनी भी एक्सरसाइज होती हैं, postures होते हैं, उनको करते हैं, तो हमारी बॉडी जो है वो फिट रहती है और हमको डिजीज से सेव करती है। इट इज वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर पीपल सफरिंग फ्रॉम डिफरेंट डिजीज। द एक्सरसाइज ऑल्सो शार्पन आवर मेमोरी। और इफ यू विल पीपल हु आर सिक टू मैनी डिजीजेस लाइक बैक पेन और बोन्स पेन, एनी जॉइंट पेन, सो इट विल रिड्यूस देयर पेन। मीन्स जो लोग कुछ डिजीज से सफर कर रहे हैं, कुछ बीमारी से सफर कर रहे हैं, जैसे उनको कमर दर्द, जोड़ों का दर्द, आर्थराइटिस से कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम उनको है, तो अगर वो डेली योगा करेंगे तो उससे उनकी इस बीमारी से उनको आराम मिलेगा, उनका दर्द कम होगा। एंड दिस एक्सरसाइज ऑल्सो शार्पन आवर मेमोरी। मीन्स योगा में जो हम कुछ एक्सरसाइज लाइक इनहेल, ब्रीदिंग जो एक्सरसाइज होती है, अगर हम ये सब करते हैं इससे हमारी मेमोरी भी शार्प होती है। Now we will read about some precautions while doing yoga. Precautions while doing yoga. Precautions while doing yoga. So, now we will read about the precautions that when we will yoga, what are the do's and don'ts for yoga। Means हमको क्या सावधानियां बरतनी चाहिए योगा करते टाइम। So we should do yoga early in the morning। Means हमको योगा करना चाहिए early in the morning। We should do yoga early in the morning। मीन्स हमको योगा करने का जो प्रॉपर टाइम होता है वो अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग। मीन्स हमको
मॉर्निंग में सुबह जल्दी उठकर आपको योगा करना चाहिए। ये नहीं आप दोपहर में या किसी भी टाइम में योगा कर रहे हो। We should do yoga only on an empty stomach. Do yoga only on an empty stomach. Means when you are going to do yoga, make sure that you haven't eaten anything. Means आपको जब योगा करने जा रहे हो, योगा कर रहे हो, तो आपको हमेशा योगा खाली पेट में करना चाहिए, बिना कुछ खाए। Yoga should be done in a clean and airy place. Do yoga in a clean and airy place. Means हमको जहाँ पर वहां पर हमको योगा करना चाहिए जहाँ पर ओपन एरिया हो, मीन्स खुला एरिया हो, जहाँ पर फ्रेश एयर आती हो मॉर्निंग में, लाइक गार्डन में और टेरेस पे, और वो एरिया जो है वो क्लीन होना चाहिए। We should wear loose, clean and comfortable dress while doing yoga. Means जब हम योगा कर रहे हो तो हमको एक लूज कंफर्टेबल ड्रेस पहननी चाहिए, क्लीन ड्रेस पहननी चाहिए, इससे हमको योगा करने में आसानी होती है। So students, today we will read till here. We will continue this topic in our next class. Now note down your today's homework. Learn lesson 2. This is your today's homework. You have to learn